we all know how precious a child is for a parent. Small learnings which a child comes out with become so important for the child. For example, the first word of English which a child speaks gives the parent so much of joy. At the same time, the learning, the stories the children narrate, and the little rhymes that they say, and the games that they learn at school, the artwork, music, movement, rhymes, all these are so very important, and our curriculum works on this. It's more of a skill-based curriculum rather than just the 3 hours of reading, writing and arithmetic. It's a curriculum where we call it as 3 C's: the child, the content and the context, which is so important for the child to learn meaningfully. Our preschool education today has gained increasing importance mainly because earlier people had joint families and children had an opportunity to interact with their brothers, sisters, cousins, grandparents and so on. But today most of the families are nuclear families, and it becomes imperative that the schools play an important role in the development of the child. So when it comes to the preschool education, it is not just a preparation for grade 1. Preschool education is life education, because all the habits, the values, the communication and the various skills that children develop at this age continue to remain with them throughout their life. And therefore, the importance of preschool education is really vast and absolutely important. Well, to talk about my own background, I have almost 27 years experience in the field of education, and I have been heading schools for 21 years now. Well, my passion is more with the preschool children, and we have worked on a research-based project for almost 10 years, which we implemented and found it extremely successful in the school where I was heading. Subsequently, when I got to see the preschool education mushroomed all over the place, I realized the hollowness of the same, and therefore decided to give a curriculum which is at a very affordable cost for the preschools which are upcoming, which have just started, or which are in the process of starting, or even established preschools which do not have a proper curriculum. And based on this, we have come out with this Bubbles curriculum, which is totally child-centered and to a large extent even child-initiated, where the child initiates his own learning, constructs a meaning for what he has done, and that makes the learning more concrete. So every process is clearly specified in this curriculum, and you will find that children have gained tremendously, and their performance, their skills are to a large extent developed, and this makes this curriculum so important and so meaningful for the child. This curriculum brings about true joy in learning for the children. It's a good curriculum for the managements, because most of them will be quite clueless on what the processes should be, what should be the curriculum, how should it be transacted and so on. And therefore, what we have done is we have made month-wise themes. These themes are further bifurcated and divided into day-wise schedules. So everything that a teacher needs to do on a daily basis is very, very clearly specified right from the start of the curriculum to the start of the day to the end of the day. Help the teachers, because not all of them are that highly educated at the preschool, and besides this, they will not be very clear on the processes that a preschool should have. And therefore, our curriculum plays a very important role, because it's a guide for the teachers of what they should be doing on a daily basis. Now, besides this, we also provide the activity books, some of which are just shown here, where month-wise everything is clearly specified, and the activities are also very beautifully given here. The teacher just has to follow this more than anything else. And besides that, there are rhymes books to support this, and also day-wise curriculum books, as I was mentioning. Everything that a teacher needs to do on a daily basis is specified clearly, including what type of questions to frame, what to ask, and so on. And therefore, this curriculum is quite different from most of the preschool curricula, because here the child, along with his ability to learn about the letters of the alphabet or the numbers, or the concepts of environmental studies and so on, he also learns a lot of skills: fine motor skills, gross motor skills, eye-hand coordination, visual discrimination, auditory discrimination, and plenty of creative activities, which makes it interesting for the child. So there is a daily schedule given, where right from the time the child comes to school till he goes back, he is learning, and learning a lot, and also enjoying whatever he is learning. That makes this curriculum quite unique, because it's a very tightly packed schedule, but it makes it so joyful for the child that every child following this curriculum, from my past experience and from what the teachers' feedback has been, that children following this curriculum actually enjoy schooling, and they miss the school the day they don't have one. So that's about our Bubbles curriculum. And then when it comes to other things, we also give the assessment tools, and we have got report cards for different levels. Supposing we have an upper KG, because the parameters of what a child learns in upper KG is different from what he learns in a nursery or a lower kindergarten. There are separate assessment tools for nursery, lower kindergarten, and upper kindergarten. We also gave, because there are many people who are quite clueless, what should be tested for preschool. So we give the assessment tools on a term basis, once in a term basis, the soft copies of them, open files, so that they can modify if they wish to and use it for their children. Well, this is about our Bubbles curriculum.